Okay, so do we want to let's talk about that one? Okay.
Yeah. I already know if it's a function or not.
Okay. Is it a function, number 3?
No.
How come?
Because, wait.
Let's think
I
in
thought
terms.
never mind. I think it is.
How come?
Because each input only has one output. I thought that the 2 and the 3 both had something different, but I thought, yeah.
Cool.
But they're both pointing to the -1.
Good.
So,
and
yes.
that's okay, right? Y's can double up. Okay, so let's write this in terms of coordinate pairs, because then it's easy to put it on a graph just to have a visual. So one coordinate pair, when our input is 1, our output is 1. When our input is 2, our output is -1. When our input is 3, our output is
-1.
-1. When our input is 4, our output is 3.
3.
All right. Now, what we can do on these is get a visual on a coordinate grid. So first of all, do all our inputs only have one output? So our X values, do you see any X values that are also paired up with a different Y value? I don't. But sometimes having a graph visual is helpful. So let's graph these real quick. So over 1, up 1. Over 1, up 1. Okay. Over 2, down 1. Over 3, down 1. Over 4, up 3. Okay.
Most confusing thing I've ever seen. Because it's just 2 lines, and I was like, how do you know where the numbers are?
Oh, yeah, I was just estimating. Boom, 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 boom. There you go. Does that help your brain?
Yes.
All right.
I think it also helps pass the mom test with the lines.
You got it. Oh, schooled. And I'm even a mom. You got it. Perfect. Okay, so we've got this graph. We are thinking that it represents a function because you guys have said that each X is only paired with one Y. But who also remembers how to tell if a graph is a function? There was a test that you learned about in this.
The vertical line test.
Yeah? Okay. So the question is, does this graph pass the vertical line test?
I say yes.
Okay, why?
Because no two points are on the same vertical line.
Good word choice.
Y-axis.
Good. So if we throw in a vertical line everywhere on this graph, notice it's only intersecting the graph one time, okay? It's naughty if it intersects more than one, okay? Then it's not a function. All right, so this passed the vertical line test. All right, so what is we need to explain to our moms here for our answer on 3.
We need to explain to them why it passes the vertical line test.
Okay, so this is a function because, go ahead.
Because the vertical lines only intersect one point at a time.
Good. Anything to add, Caden?
No, I'm just writing down notes because I'm like, okay, I gotta remember this.
Okay. You're also gonna take a picture too.
Yes.
Okay. This is a function because the graph passes the vertical line test. Pretend like I spelt vertical correctly. Okay. You didn't see that. All right. And I heard Katie, you say earlier, each X value is paired with only one Y value. All right. We like that?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So then why don't you guys talk about number 2, which is this one on the left, on the bottom left here. So
Number
are
2?
those, so 2A, is that a function, yes or no?
I think so.
What is your
Yeah.
support?
Because
Yes.
no 2 points are on the same Y value.
Good.
Have
Okay.
the same Y value.
I remember doing this on the test. It was if it's like this, it goes. But I had it. It was one of those questions that really threw me off. It was the same way but sideways, and I was like, that's got to count as a vertical line test, but it passes through it several times.
Good. And so that the sideways would not be
Yes.
a function, right? Because your vertical line is going to touch more than once. Okay. So 2A is yes, because it passes the vertical line test. All right. What about 2B?
Mm-hmm.
Function, not a function.
Yeah, I think it's a function.
Good. I agree. Okay. Because there's no place you can put in a vertical line anywhere where it's going to intersect more than once. Okay. And what about 2C?
Definitely not a function.
Why? Definitely.
Because
Why?
no matter where you draw a vertical line on the function, it will always intersect with more than one point.
Good. Well, there's actually 2 places you could draw a line where it only
No,
intersects.
just on the function part.
Good. So look at, if you put in your vertical line right here and here, it only intersects once, right? But
Oh, yeah.
there's a lot of other places. Okay, so let's look
Yeah.
at these coordinate pairs. Sometimes it's really helpful. Move this.
Newt.
bar.
Newt.
I meant to write not Achen, instead I wrote Newt.
Newt.
How'd that happen?
Okay, what do you notice for this X coordinate? The here that I just darkened in. So let's pretend that that's X equals 2. It's kind of close to -2 or +2. So what are the 2 coordinate pairs here that this is close to? X equals what, 2 comma, it's about how high there? It's pretty close to 2, 2. And then look at this one down here. It is really close to 2 comma -2. Good. I love that someone's writing on the screen.
Who is?
Okay. I think it's Anonymous Elephant, whoever that is. But look at, here's our example of a naughty X value. This X value of 2 is dating the Y value 2. It's also dating a Y value of -2. Naughty X value of 2, right? So that's what discounts it from being a function. So the X value is cheating with 2 Y's. Dun, dun, dun. Naughty. Okay.
Naughty.
That's right. Okay.
Whoa, something.
You guys have enough to take a screenshot of this. Let's, so 2A and B pass.
Are we not doing 1?
We are not, to save time. Pass the vertical line test.
Boop. There you go. Now
So
I
our
see you.
functions.
I
And
see you, now I see you. Ooh, that was really blurry.
okay, and then 2C does not pass the vertical line test. So not a function.
Yeah,
Okay.
that worked. That one didn't. Trash.